Yeah, man. So, how's your day going? You ever had to adapt in a situation you didn't want to adapt to? The way living situations are? Maybe you've been staying by yourself so long and you kind of stuck in your ways, and then later on down the road you had to get a roommate. Roommate live a little different than you, but you know you gotta get the bills paid. So guess what you gotta do? You gotta adapt. And sometimes adapting ain't fun. Welcome back, guys. It's Inside, man. Check it out. It's Military Veteran Point of View, and y'all know what we do. I occasionally do some content while I'm out here getting in and getting a few miles in. Got the ruck on. We got a handy dandy chest strap. I call it a chest strap. What y'all call it? It's a mount, chest mount, whatever. That's what we got on. Give y'all some POV shots. At the same time, we're out here getting it in, man. We're on this original route that we normally take. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get a few in, enjoy the time and space while the cars roll by, and we do what we do. So make sure you guys stay locked in, hit that like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I wanna know what you got going for today. Matter of fact, by the time you see this, you'll probably be out of work. So how did your day go? What we talking about today, Inside? Well, we talking about adapting. Yeah, we talking about adapting. We're gonna talk about adjusting. Because that's what you got to do sometimes as an entrepreneur, as a content creator, as a father, you know what I mean, as a parent. You have to get out here and adjust your teaching. Sometimes the way we was taught when we was younger don't always work in the new age. And we'll talk about that today. You know, all the cars going by, I have to get out here and adapt to the situation, you know. Maybe I have to pull out to the side of the road. Maybe I have to kind of do a light jog to get out the way. But at the end of the day, we all have to adapt some way, somehow. So I had to adjust, I had to adapt my time of coming out here, right? Because while people are starting to go to work, you know, traffic starts to flow. When I first started doing this, wasn't nobody really on this back road. A lot of new developments, right? So there's more people coming out here. The road's getting a little more busier during certain times. As you see the car coming by now. When I first started coming out here, wasn't too many people popping out here. I can get out here, I literally can walk in the middle of the road and not really have to worry about nobody coming by. But since the new development was here, I have to start to, what? Adapt. So sometimes adapting is not a bad thing. Adapting is good. There's a car coming. I'm gonna move off the side of the road so they can go by. And keep it moving, all right? So sometimes adapting is good, sometimes adapting is rough, but we gotta adjust. And that's something that we have to do in life, adjust. And adjusting takes a little tweak here, a little tweak here, a little turn here for life to be a little bit better for us. We'll talk about that as we get down the road. I'm doing a lot of adapting now, huh? A lot of adjusting, huh? Nah, for real. It's all good, it's all part of the game, though. I used to walk all up through here, man. I used to go through all here. Look how tall this stuff's gotten. Like super tall, it's a nice spider on there too. Now this stuff done grown up, so guess what? I had to adjust, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's great. Hey man, look like it want to rain on your boy. But it might be clearing up all the way over here, but we'll end up going all the way, we'll go all the way down and we'll flip back around because guess what? We gotta adjust. There's old pasture right over here. But things have grown so high. There's old pasture over here, but things have grown so high, we don't know, I don't know. We gonna see though, but there's a whole pasture right over here, and we'll see how this goes. All right, guys, so we made it quite some ways. I was gonna check out this field over here, man, but as I was saying earlier, grass kind of high. So as everybody's rolling by, people getting to work, so things gonna calm down a little bit. Check out everybody doing their thing. Woo! It do feel good right now, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of spiders out, I tell you that much, that's for sure. But yeah, man, we out here. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Do your thing. Another great day. We're dropping a lot of content today. So you ain't following us on Facebook, it's Inside Speaks. YouTube, Inside Speaks. And you can check me out on the Primetime Network and other locations as well. Shout out to all our veterans out there making it happen, man. Woo! Good stuff. Woo! Y'all think it's gonna rain on you, boy? I don't know. It looks kind of clear up the way. You see the blue? It's kind of clear over there, so we may be in a bit of some luck, right? We're gonna see. Got a nice truck going by right now. Woo! Nice getting in. I mean, this road used to be not as busy. Now this thing gets super busy. It used to be dead over here. You know, few things living, but kind of dead. Everybody rolling by. Great advertisement, huh? I'm just adjusting. Because we may be sitting there all day. We might be sitting there all day, yo. All right, boom. Might get a little muddy right now, but we're out here. All right, so this is the pasture I was talking about. It used to be like super clear. About the winter time, all that's like knocked down. All that's knocked down, and you kind of see how everybody rolling back down the way, doing their thing. Whew. Let's keep it going. There we go. We took a little journey on the route we first started taking out here. Now they didn't develop so much out here. The road's starting to get busy. Time to find some new spots. That's why you guys kind of started to see me going towards some of the reserve spots. But I like to go spots where, I'm not gonna say they were like not untamed or less managed, but more so that I haven't really explored, you know? But it's all about getting out here, having a good time, tapping in with myself, clearing my thoughts, sharing some thoughts with you guys, creating some content, and having a good time. Y'all know the new development I was telling y'all about earlier? So they created a trail on here. So we'll follow the trail around and see kind of like where it leads. And just adjusting again. For real. All right, guys, so we reached the end of the trail going this way. And the trail literally just kind of like stops, and it's got just a little grass area, and it's just thick. So you really have no choice but to turn around, unless you're prepared to go into that type of stuff. But yeah, interesting. So we'll walk back down, go back down to the other side of the trail, and get back to that side road and adjust again. Actually feels pretty good out here. Now, yeah, like I was saying earlier. Anyways, woo, we're making our way back. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you don't get hit by no U-Haul vans.